My whole life is hair. It's nonstop. You're gonna appreciate someone's word if they look put together. I think it's really important. Hi, my name is Yanni Metallinos. I'm a hairstylist at NBC. Today I'm going to teach you hairstyling tips for on-air talent. On the weekends, I do weddings as well, and through there I made my contacts, and eventually I made my way to NBC. I come in anywhere from 6 a.m. to 2, 3 p.m. We start her maybe 15 minutes after we've arrived. We put Velcro rollers in, I curl the hair, tease it, style it, and then we get ready for the show. Then we do our touch-ups throughout the day.
Thanks, Yanni.
It's really important to discuss before we even try anything on them. Personal preference is most important. We're going to be demonstrating how to do an updo. People forget that all that's going to be on TV is the front of your face. No one's going to see the back. So you just want to worry about the frame of her face. So a trick of mine is actually to braid the hair and then start pinning that braid up. So I took that braid and I pinned it around to create kind of like a flower look in the back. And I'm just pinning it to her head. Now I'm going to take a couple pieces just to create a little more drama. And there we go. 5-minute updo. This is an updo that you can wear in any emergency situation. Literally 5 minutes to do. We focused on cleaning up the hair in the face, making sure there's no frizz, and took it from there. We're going to show you how to go about styling naturally curly hair in an updo style. What I would start with is sectioning. I'm going to use more of a boar's bristle comb, and I'm going to section the front. So I put a hair bungee in her hair. It makes it a little easier and helps eliminate frizzing the hair up while you're putting it in the ponytail. I'm going to take a couple bobby pins and just personalize it. I want to clean up the sides a little bit, so I'm going to go in and spray my brush with hairspray and just smooth that out a little. Now I'm going to take a little bit of curl defining cream. It's going to eliminate frizz. It doesn't have too much oil in it, so it's going to not make it so shiny. On TV, the shine is distracting. So it's really humid here in DC. This style will help you get your hair off your neck, kind of frame your face, and just be ready for the cameras on the field or in the studios. You need to be a little more cautious with extensions. Not all extensions are 100% human. They mix in a little bit of synthetic. It's really hard to tell. So I would always recommend to put the heat on a lower setting. I've seen hair go from super healthy to fried over 6 months, and that is from constantly putting heat on it, getting new extensions every 6 months. It is protecting your actual hair. If you look over here and see that gap right there, that's one thing you do not want on TV. Extensions will completely fill that up, make the hair look longer also, and give it a little more shine. A lot of the anchors like to put their hair behind the ear or behind the shoulder on one side. It shows off the neck. I would focus on this side because she has more activity right here with the dress. I'm gonna actually wet it again, and we're gonna blow dry it in the opposite direction. I do notice that his hair is a little thinner in the temples right up here, so I'm going to put a little bit of root powder to create a little more thickness. We're going to use a matte clay kind of product. It's called Fiber. There's pomade, which is going to give a very shiny look. We don't really want that on TV. It's going to create a distraction. It's going to look greasy and dirty. With short hair, I like to just use my hands, not combs. Once I'm done with the product, I like to take a hairspray and just finish the hair off, especially with someone who has so many cowlicks. Just kind of work with them, mess with their hair, see what works best on them. Feel free to try something new. So I'm first going to put a heat protectant in her hair. Since we're going to be putting so much heat, it's really important to protect the hair. I'm going to be applying Velcro rollers to achieve a more polished look. While I was blow drying, I was creating a lot of tension to really get those smooth roots. While the hair is still hot, I go in immediately with the roller. Now we're done with the curls. I'm going to start the teasing. I like to start from the bottom of the nape and work my way all the way up. It's going to look a little messy for a couple minutes. Just trust the process. It gives that exaggerated look, a fuller hair, thicker. Not everyone's into it, but it looks better on TV. But I do notice a little bit of flyaways. So my little trick is to take my curling iron on a low setting and go over the top very gently and smooth out those flyaways. It's all about speed. you could be given 10 minutes, even less than 10 minutes sometimes. The reason I was hired, I remember, was I was able to do a full blowout, curl, and style in less than 20 minutes. Be patient with the reporter. They have to be planning their show or talking to whoever it is. So a blow dryer running in the background isn't ideal for them. I think social media is really important. We don't really do portfolios anymore. Nothing's really hands-on any longer. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, be on top of it. People will look at it and hire you just from that.